everybody, and welcome to the Yellowface Podcast. We got Matt, Andrew,
Guest.
and Lawrence.
Very special guest.
Special guest.
We did this joke last time.
Yeah, but this is like the new year. It's rebooted. Yeah. So, like, technically, this is the first time you've been on the podcast. The new podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how's everybody been doing? Matt, answer the question.
Been playing Pokemon Zeta. Yeah, it's a crazy ROM hack. Which is really dark and your mom dies. And...
Oh, is it like Pokemon Black for Pokemon Red, but for X and Y?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you not know about the ROM hack for Pokemon Red where you have a Pokemon called Pokemon Ghost in your party and at the end of it, it kills you?
It's Pokemon Black, right?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, I thought you meant Gen 5.
No, I mean Pokemon Black for Gen 1 Pokemon Black. If that's it.
Good me.
I think always eating
audio gold.
Always eating stuff at the beginning of the podcast, man. Do you never learn?
No.
Do you never learn?
I finished my Skittles before we started this time.
At least you don't take.
I've actually made special effort to put these giant Milky Bar buttons out of my reach.
Trademark.
Man, even the guests got it down better than you, man. Get it together.
Sorry.
So how you been doing, Andrew? What's up with you?
Good. I haven't been playing any games. So, I don't know what that's usually about. I should have made effort to do it, but
it's fine.
I think we can all agree this is pretty much sprung on me.
Yeah. Chris is in London. Chris, if you're listening to this,
douching it up.
Yeah, I was like, wait, he's in the way of news before we get too insultory. Is that even a word?
No.
Good. Okay. Glad we clarified that. First things first. Have you guys seen Arkham Knight?
I saw the trailer for it.
Mm-hmm.
Intrigued.
The final in the Arkham series.
Didn't they say that about Arkham? No. I thought they said that about Arkham Origins.
I was of the opinion that they were going to just keep going until everyone got bored.
Yeah, that
one game ago.
Trend in games, isn't it?
Yearly franchises. Yeah. I'm sure I read something about Batman becoming a yearly franchise, but I was like, nope, no.
What? What do you mean? Batman becoming the only franchise?
Yearly.
Oh, yearly franchise. No. Would hope not, unless they mix it up a bit.
I mean, to be honest,
which you can't do every single year.
I can't remember if they said in the trailer if they said Batman Arkham Origins is coming at the end of this year, so that would mean yes, it could be a yearly franchise because Arkham Origins only came out around November last year.
Still implied that.
I don't. It doesn't look something that I would care for because they say, "Oh, we've completely revolutionized the gameplay system," but except in the fact that you haven't. At all. No,
not really. Like, that game was totally buggy. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Grab it in a Steam sale, if I'm honest. But I think Arkham Knight looks kind of cool.
I don't know. I'd need to see gameplay and, any details on it. What's the premise of it?
Scarecrow, did you find that, in Arkham City, did you find that Easter egg of...
What, on the boat?
On the boat.
Yeah.
That is, when Scarecrow's testing stuff, he's putting that into place.
So
gassing out the whole of
Hush is going to be in it, isn't he? I think
is he?
Probably.
That and Azrael as well. Azrael Province.
Those two guys both cameoed in City.
So
Red Hood came up yet in any of the games?
I hope so.
No,
not in any of the recent ones.
I don't think Jason Todd has been mentioned.
Because they pretty much went straight from Dick Grayson to Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Which was sort of okay, but...
I know they mentioned they didn't have a Red Hood sequence as in Joker Red Hood sequence in Arkham Origins. But, it was kind of cool. You got to play as a Joker for like 20 minutes. Kind of cool. No.
Did he do anything interesting?
Well, he threw cards at some dudes and punched a few dudes.
That sounds...
riveting.
Quite. And you also get to play as Harley Quinn if you pre-order, which I'm probably not going to do, but I'll still want to do play as Harley Quinn now. That'd be kind of cool, unless they do like another copy and paste job like they did with Slade.
Weak.
Yep. I was not happy about that at all.
Darkseid's coming to Injustice.
Mobile.
iPhone app.
I know, I was going to say mobile. That was... I was
fuck.
like, why? Why does the mobile get it, but the actual in-game doesn't get...
Yeah, why would you make it like that? It's like...
No one's... I mean, kind of trying to drive incentive to buy it. I'd say, but like I definitely wouldn't buy it just for Dark Side.
Don't people mostly play mobile games for like
Flappy Bird?
short
Yeah.
and
Fab things that
yeah.
last a week. You get a high score.
and then you
It's
sell your
social,
iPhone
yeah.
with the game on for like £1,000.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see how this game, like how games of that style take off.
No,
Like
I don't get it.
Street Fighter's on mobile. There's a Batman game on mobile. There is Injustice on mobile.
Yeah, which is terrible.
And like touch controls, like work with that kind of with a fighting game. No,
It's not even that. You can't move forward. You can't move back. From how I remember, I played it for like 5 seconds, and you just tap to do. I'm guessing some sort of punch and then some sort of kick, and then you just keep doing that until you get your special.
It's
And
weak.
just click it.
Yep.
Wow.
video games, people.
How far we've come.
Nano machines, son.
No.
I don't get that either.
It's Metal Gear Rising. That is the most.
I haven't
That game.
played any of that. All I remember, there was a song in there or something.
Rules of Nature.
Yeah, and all you see is like the Raiden slash someone up into the air, slash them about another 100 times, and then it just shouts that. In the
Yes, it is. Dude, if you ever get a chance to pick up that game on any console, I recommend you pick it up because it
It
is.
just looked pretty fun.
It's
And
super
Raiden
fun.
is one of my favourite characters.
Dude,
yeah.
you can like every little.
Even though everyone else thinks he's pretty gay.
when you slice up an enemy, every piece is simulated.
Oh right.
So
yeah,
like,
yeah, I've heard
you
about
can
that. Like you can cut melons and shit.
you can literally cut a dude into 400 pieces.
Selling point.
Yeah.
That's on the back of the box. Metal
No, that was literally in the promo video. You saw him
Yeah.
going up, like twisting his weapon so you could line up the slots. Then he just cuts a lemon.
And
Not a lemon, sorry, a melon.
And all you hear is and the melon's in 2 pieces. But
Then you sold.
Just to be clear, I have not understood a word you people have said for the last like 2 minutes.
Do you know what Metal Gear Solid is?
Like the robot? It's like a giant robot, right?
That's Metal Gear. Yeah.
but
The titular Metal Gear. Is
Yeah.
he in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance?
there is a Metal Gear you fight in Metal Gear Rising.
There are more than one.
Yeah, but there are more than
Metal
one
Gear
type of.
Rex, right.
And
And then there's the shit, I can't remember the one from Snake Eater.
what?
Shagahard or something.
Shagahard.
Shag her hard?
Shagahard is like a Russian thing.
Okay.
Sure it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to do what?
It's like a mobile nuke projecting thing. That's how it started out, and then
Right.
it kind of morphed into a robot. There's no clear thing.
It
what
kind of-
Metal Gear is. To
Right,
Metal Gear
I've seen-
Rising kind of has nothing to do with that in a way, because it's all about Raiden fighting off these guys who also have cyborg augmentations in
Yeah.
many different ways.
So you have the 4 main baddies, and then
Yeah, you have
it
4
does-
main baddies, and then you have the big boss at the end.
Yeah, that's
like
the
standard
Metal Gear,
style.
Thought Big Boss was a character.
Stop making jokes, Matt. It doesn't fit to
Yeah.
you.
Did you mean to make a joke then?
I have heard of the character Big Boss, but I'm guessing you didn't actually mean
No, I
the
didn't
character.
mean big boss.
Right.
I mean like as in end game boss, and literally a giant ass boss. So that game is fun. Like every single boss battle makes you feel awesome. In fact, just playing the game makes you feel awesome. The soundtrack is amazing. You cut tunes into tiny pieces, and yeah, buy it.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. And who wants some SHAQ-FU? Like I like the. Why is SHAQ-FU a thing again? By the way.
Because Shaq is brilliant.
Back ages ago when people thought that for some reason basketball players needed to be in movies and TV,
Hey,
Shaquille
don't-
O'Neal had a movie career.
Don't bid this in Space Jam. Space Jam was awesome.
Space Jam was not awesome, it was fucking terrible.
What?
It was a movie to promote adverts to promote shoes.
Yeah. So as it's still Michael Jordan with Bugs Bunny. Amazing.
I heard something about a sequel of that being made.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure it was...
With LeBron James.
Isn't he like half ghetto? Am I thinking of the right person?
LeBron James. I don't know what team he plays for, but he's like the big name now.
Yeah, it's like those.
I feel like SHAQ-FU might be coming back because he was in the Lego movie.
He was.
Yeah, he's like when they get the
I haven't seen it,
Neither
by
of
the
you
way.
guys have
No.
seen the film. Basically, they have like this council of these people called Master Builders, which is all the brand names that they could get a hold of. Abe Lincoln, Ninja Turtles,
Uh-huh,
all that.
Shaq.
And
And-
Shaq.
What is it? They say? please, we need to have silence. Michelangelo, all these other people, Lincoln, the NBA All-Stars, and it's just like a group of these basketball player Legos, just like standing there, just like, oh, okay. And, and Shaquille O'Neal's just there. He says, oh, I'm sorry, and he acts so bad. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. And then, like, one time, he builds a basketball shooting machine to shoot a basketball at the enemy, which then bounces off, and he's like, oh, they saw it coming, and then he's never heard from again. He literally has 2 lines.
He said nothing but net.
But yeah, SHAQ-FU, what's his name? Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't know, it looks kind
Funding it for $450,000.
on Indiegogo. I
It's
mean,
fucking that is a man who has too much money.
man, Shaq gotta eat.
Have you ever seen Shazam?
Is that the Shaq soda?
No, it's a movie where he plays a genie and becomes this young white boy's slave, essentially. And he has to grant him 3 wishes.
Oh,
That's no word of a lie. That kind of happens.
Oh,
And
wow.
he forms this golden flying motorcycle, flies around this warehouse before flying at the camera with his mouth like gaping open. It's fucking horrifying.
Wasn't it? Didn't he play Steel?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Could you just Google Shakanade for me? Because I'm sure that's a thing.
Shakanade.
No way, that's not a real thing.
I mean, I would kind of.
Or
I don't
just
know.
been Shaq soda. Or something.
I don't know about. When I saw the trailer for SHAQ-FU, I was kind of like, maybe.
It's a thing, right?
Looks like it. Oh my Christ.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a joke, but
Yeah,
Shaq-
Shaq
soda,
soda.
soda shack.
Well, that's
Yep.
a thing.
It's like a bunch of different sodas with his face making various different ridiculous.
Gestures. And
There'll be
Yeah.
a picture on the screen.
Yeah, Lawrence will do that after he's finished editing the last one. Still waiting on that podcast.
Look
do
at
you
our
go to uni?
imaginary watches.
No, shut up.
I work 5 days a week, but I still find a way to edit stuff sometimes.
You work at a health food store.
Still
One of the
work,
most
bitch.
Unhealthy people I know.
Exactly.
And I know me.
Lawrence, any further points?
Did you not see the hoverboards thing?
What hoverboard thing?
Elaborate.
So,
Back to the Future hoverboard?
Yeah.
Solely to hoverboard?
wait for it. So, the guy who played Emmett Brown did a video.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy, Christopher Lloyd.
I was frozen today. Go on.
Did a
Come on, you know Christopher Lloyd. Really? No, come on, you know Christopher.
Don't indulge him. Don't.
I don't know who Christopher Lloyd is.
Flash Christopher Lloyd's face up on the screen. Flash your face up on the screen, Lawrence.
So,
Oh, him!
and then he was in it saying, "Oh, these people at this company called Hover, spelled HUVR, built hoverboard, and it looks exactly like the Back to the Future hoverboard." And they showed it working, quote unquote.
No way.
And they got Tony Hawk on it. They got some other people on it. I was kind of like, this kind of looks kind of fake. So now that
No!
right,
This hoverboard's fake!
yeah.
What?
It's a
Nah.
weird skateboarding derivative. You know the guy from My Name Is Earl? He used to be a pro skater.
As in actual
That's how he started. Like,
the guy who plays Earl.
his acting thing. That's like a side thing to his. Yeah.
That guy. Just imagine with like more hair. For fuck's
So
I fucking hate you.
So yeah, like they set up like a website and everything that has the details of this company, and then a couple of days later, that's a hoax, and then that page put up a picture saying the hoax is a hoax. So it's just like, apparently Funny or dies behind this. So
They're lying. Is the main thing.
Yeah.
They're lying.
They're lying. It was a weird thing. It was like, wait, hoverboards? No, this is too.
Unless they want us to think it's a hoax.
That's exactly. But do you mind if
Because that would help them sell it more. What would be their end game in
get
that?
people talking about it?
But people are already. Why would you say the hoax is a hoax? Because people are already talking about it.
Then get more people talking. You do not understand how social media works.
Maybe.
You get more people talking about it.
It's a fake video on the internet.
More than likely. But to be honest, if you look at the video, it looks like kind of been hung up by wires at a point. So I'm kind of like, yeah.
I'd need to.
Tony Hawk's is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No hoverboards.
Only if hoverboards were a thing. That'd be glorious.
But they're not.
Oh, do you want to know why Watch Dogs was delayed so much?
For
Delayed
I thought it was just the Wii U.
is an understatement.
Yeah, well, the Wii unit is now
Isn't that
delayed.
Yeah.
But it was delayed because I think it was delayed like.
2015. It did.
Wow, really?
Or late 2014
Ooh,
for the Wii U.
but still.
Pretty sure I read that somewhere. But then again, I might be making things up on the spot because we have nothing else to talk about. One of the two. Choose at home.
Press the button on your multiple choice pad now.
So like you had
Just shocks them in
the reason it was delayed so much is because
Both
This
buttons.
is terrible.
Both buttons deliver an electrical charge straight to the gooch.
So the reason it was delayed so much is because what Ubisoft was saying is that since the whole game is kind of based around hacking the game and breaking the world, essentially, it's trying to code all that in with like the game as well. It's kind of breaking it, so they're kind of trying to make sure it's fixed and make sure it runs perfectly. So every time they pull a hack out, it breaks the game. Therefore, they need to repair that fix.
Sounds convoluted.
It is. It's like, you make a game about hacking that inadvertently breaks your game.
Every time you
think
perform
it
the
goes
key
that-
gameplay element,
Yeah.
the game breaks. Good,
I thought it would
good
just
job,
be
Ubisoft.
A solid game creating the illusion that you're breaking the game, when in fact that's what the game wants you to do. You're not actually going to be able to break the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
I doubt they'd put out a self-destroying. What do you call it? A system. But I don't think they'd get that complex with the game.
I still know barely anything about that game because it's all been like.
I'm going purely on the couple of sentences that Lawrence just said and bits that I saw off of E3 ages ago.
Same. I've seen like.
So to fill in anyone that just jumped in because that joke doesn't make sense. It's on YouTube.
I've seen like CG trailers, a bit of the gameplay, but
And then they
nothing that like. It just looks like, standard hyped up game.
Yeah, they did release a story trailer a couple of days ago, but that's kind of like.
You're an Irish terrorist that wants to bring down the system.
That's new.
Well, that's the Saboteur.
Apparently, you're part Irish in this.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's part. I'm sure I read that somewhere.
Basically, it's a basic run of the mill. Used to be a guy who'd hack for a living, and then his wife died, and now he's out.
Oh yeah, that run of the mill story.
How do you hack for a living? How would you?
Who would?
Like, I guess if you
Where's
hack.
the demand? Like military stuff?
Yeah, that's got to be like an
Secrets,
illegal
money.
job. You can't make a job out of that,
I
right?
mean, like obviously he was doing it illegally.
Right.
So, but then his line of work caught up with him. His wife ended up killed, and now he's out for revenge. So.
And this time, it's personal.
Pretty much. Like, I don't know. Like, I was kind of hyped originally for this game.
Yeah. Were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might come as a surprise to everyone.
Yeah.
Rewind back to like E3 2 years ago. Well,
I know you probably can't, but if you can, put in like a supercut of every single time you said Watch Dogs over the last podcasts.
Oh yeah, and
If
like
you can find a way.
I'm
find a way.
kind of just like slowly. In fact,
It's because it's been like, oh, Watch Dogs, made a franchise. You're gonna have a movie for like
for
a
what
year
reason?
and a half.
But your game isn't out yet. Why do you have a movie?
Yeah. And don't put dogs in the title either. There's already sleeping dogs. Don't confuse me.
Sleeping Dogs, that was.
So it's like a sequel.
Right?
No, it's a separate game made by separate people, but you're still in China though, right? No,
Totally different company. Totally different game.
different things.
Two different things, guys. Come on. I mean,
That was the first 5 months of testing the Watch Dogs. It was just people confused as to why they weren't playing Sleeping Dogs.
I was confused as to why they weren't Wei Shen in China.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably...
So I'm an undercover. No, you're a terrorist. Why am I a terrorist? Am I an undercover terrorist? No.
Basically, but to be honest, I think you could almost equate it to Code Geass in a way, because
What?
you are a terrorist
No,
with the power to destroy, like bend the world to your will.
it's different.
Still, kind of
If okay, if Lelouch's gas worked on machines, yeah, it's kind of like Code Geass.
yeah, but
Only the ending won't be as badass.
yeah, true. That the ending
It's
was
the only thing.
so good.
Pretty damn good.
Again, not top five, not my top one. Unfortunately, that still isn't.
Still Gurren Lagann. It's
Still Gurren Lagann,
ridiculous.
man.
Fucking ridiculous.
Gurren Lagann is my number one anime.
It's so stupid, but I could watch it again.
I will watch it again and again and again
Watch
and
English.
again and again, and then watch the movies.
Mm.
Watch all the old cut out scenes. That'll be great.
And the subject of good animes, Hamtaro.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Hamtaro.
fuck.
If you
Jesus.
thought that-
I mean, Shin-chan.
Goddamn.
Shin-chan, who
Nah,
remembers
just-
Shin-chan?
nah,
Oh.
fuck that, Hamtaro. The deepest cutting character dialogue you'll ever find in an
Oh.
anime.
Oh,
And the backstories alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gritty
Do you
character
actually know
development.
what Hamtaro
yeah, I remember Hamtaro. That was on like Jetix.
Yeah. Right before Dragon Ball Z, right?
No, that Dragon Ball Z was on Toonami.
What was that one? CNX?
CNX.
It was like
Cartoon
before
Network.
Jetix.
Oh yeah,
Fox Kids.
Fox. No,
no.
there was another anime channel. I think there was an anime
Yeah.
called CNX. Then that became Toonami
Yeah, that was it.
because it had a section called Toonami,
And
which
they used to
then
play
Toonami-
like Gundam and stuff like that.
yeah,
like,
man.
1 in the morning.
Man, then that,
Nana wouldn't let me watch all those violent things.
She just used to beat you.
there was
She
this-
caught me watching that Z anime. Got put in the cupboard with the rats again.
with the balls.
There was that.
Dragon.
There was this one show on there about a guy. Like it was like a paranormal thing, and he had a girlfriend that was part Banshee, and the Banshees were like the main villain of this show. I can't remember the name of it.
Ronin Warriors?
Don't think it
Is
was.
it Ronin
No.
Probably not. Wasn't it?
Obviously, it was the standard guy, dark and broody, in a trench coat, with
Obviously, trench coat. Yeah.
black trench coat, of course.
Using his sword skills to
Well,
find his
excellent
girlfriend.
martial artists, but of course, you know. So I don't know. I can't remember the name of that show.
Trying to find his girlfriend in a terrible second half that sort of cocksucked the entire show. Yeah, I remember
What are we
that.
criticising here?
Never mind, it's not important. I'm just sour.
he's just really, really sour over Sword Art Online.
It was this show that came out
I mean, it
in
was good. Sword
like
Art- Sword
late
Art was-
2012, and it was the first half was pretty good, and then the second half was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was not the worst thing you've ever seen. No.
It was one of the. It's like just
It-
how good it started, and then it just
It took a
it took a
big
big
hit.
dive.
I mean, like the first, like you said, the first half was amazing. The story and all the feelings you get, and then it just like around episode 10, 11, it just turns into a romance anime.
I don't know, like I don't mind
like-
that, but like after what do you call it? After the times, well, no, after they all get out,
You mean the Alfheim arc?
Yeah.
Stuff.
everything.
Then
in
it
that
gets
fucking-
weird. His cousin wants to bang him. Then his cousin.
But she thinks he's her sister, but then they find out they're just cousins. But then she bangs him in the virtual world, but then she finds out he's him.
What?
yeah. And also, the main villain is a bit of a perv.
Yeah, he starts like licking people's belly buttons and shit.
Yeah, and then he also has.
That's not pearly.
Not people, just the one person's belly button. He doesn't like do that to everybody.
One person.
I wanted him to die
Fucking
so
sick.
much.
Yeah.
I'm glad when he did.
Also been watching Kill la Kill.
Yeah, man. Kill
Which
la
is
Kill.
you need to catch up on that.
I
It's
am-
finishing pretty soon, I think.
Slowly but surely.
But
Slowly but surely, man. We're getting there. Have you watched Arrow yet?
no.
I've been meaning to because a few people told me it's good. But
Homie. Task Force X.
I'm
So
not
sad.
really interested in it.
It's
I'm
pretty-
not interested in anything. Why am I here?
Harley Quinn may be in it.
It's at this sudden realization. My God, I have no interest.
What am I doing with my life? Oh dear. Harley Quinn might be in the Suicide Squad.
Yellow Face Podcast. We go deep.
We could talk about our feelings. Making an audio blog.
Let's not talk
You
about.
want to do that?
Let's
You
not
wanna
talk
talk
about. No, let's not talk about our feelings. So yeah, this is the thing. This is where we're gonna hit the stop button.
Oh God, I'm sorry. There's a bit of sick in that.
You're sick in your mouth.
Dude, that's gross. So if you could be,
Swallow it.
You know straight away as well when you see someone do it.
thank you guys for listening. It's been the Little Face Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, do all things. Follow us on Facebooks,
There's a bit in my nose.
the WordPress, Tumblr,
gotta get
Twitter.
out of here.
Matt's gone to kill himself. We will see you next time.